Hello guys, this is Coach Batista and this is a review of chapter 6. We're going to be looking at page 318, exercises 1 through 15. This is a chapter review for when you have your test. Okay. Number 1 is a pie chart, and it says what percent of animals in the farm are dogs. Okay. So you look at the chart and it's the purple, so the dogs is 31%. Okay, you need your books open to do this. Okay, so look at your books, page 318, and then letter B is asking what percent of the animals are not dogs or cats. So this is how I thought about it. Say, okay, the dogs are 31% plus the cats are 9%. So that means 31% is the cats and dogs. So then you do, okay, so 100% is all the animals minus the dogs and the cats, which is 40%, is 60%. So this here is the answer. 60% is not dogs and cats. Letter C is asking if there are 58 animals, how many are cats? Well, you know that cats are 9%, so you have to do 58 is all of the animals times 7%, that's how we write 7%, equals, then you need to put this in your calculator, alright, and so you do 58 times 0.07, and you get 4 point, no, sorry, the dogs are 9%, but the cats are 9%, my bad. So let's do this again. 58 times 0.09, because that's 9%, is 5.22. So 5.22, well, we cannot have 5.22 cats, so we're going to say there are 5 cats. Okay, so that's letter C. Number 2, write the fraction, decimal, and percent that tells how much of the figure is shaded. Okay, so look at that crazy star. It's yellow and white. So you have to count all the yellows and all the whites. Okay, and the way you're going to do this is you're going to do it says what percent is shaded. So you have to do the shaded over the total. I'm looking for just a second, guys. Well, what we gotta do is we gotta do the shaded, okay, the shaded over, so the shaded divided by the total. This is the ratio, okay. So count how many things are shaded, and then you write them on the top up here. Count how many things are total number of little triangles, put them down here. Then you're gonna have to simplify. You know, you're gonna get a big number over a big number. When you simplify, you're gonna end up with something like 3 over 4. Okay, so the answer is gonna be 3 over 4. Oops, 3 over 4. And 3 over 4 is the same as 0.75, which is the same as 75%. Okay, number 4, write 62% as a fraction in lowest terms and as a decimal. So you have to write 62 over 100. You know, that's a fraction. So let Let me get a little space here. Alright, so this we're talking about this guy here is number 4 now. So 62 over 100. You could simplify this as you can divide both by 2, so you get 31 over 50. And then if you put this in the calculator, you get 0.62. Number 6, estimate the percent. 119 out of 600. Okay, so 119 out of 600. Well, I'm not gonna write 119. I'm gonna write 120. Okay, out of 600. Okay, now I know this is about the same thing as if I cancel this 0 and this 0. If I just divide both of them by 10, I get 12 over 60. Okay, and then if I divide the top, which is 12, and the bottom by 60, I get 1 out of 5. Okay, and then 1 out of 5, we should know that is, can you tell me how much is 1 out of 5? How much percent is this? Think about it. How much percent is 1 out of 5? Alright, it is 20%. Okay. Oops, I just realized I skipped number 3 and number 5. So this problem right here that I just did, this is number 6. Let's go back. Number 3 is on the other side of the page. So here we go. Problem number 3 now. A serving from K-soup contains 18 grams of fat, which is 90% of the maximum recommended daily. What is the maximum recommended daily value for fat? I'm going to go through this kind of quick, but if you need, just go back and rewind and watch the video over and over, or the section, the parts that you need. But it says it has 18 grams of fat, and this 18 grams is 90%. Okay, what is the maximum? Okay, so this thing is saying 18 grams is, that's how you write is in algebra. 18 grams is 90% of, let me change this. 18 grams is 90% of the max. Okay, so if we write this in algebra, we would write 18 is 90% of times the max. I'll just use m. Okay, and then the next thing you have to do is divide both sides by 0.90. So we divide by 0.9, and then over here we're gonna do the same thing. Sorry, that was my watch. So divide this side, divide this side by 0.9, divide 0.79. These guys will cancel, these two will cancel, and then we get 18 divided by 0.9 is 20 equals m. Okay, so that means that 20 gram is the maximum. So 20 grams is the maximum daily value that you should have for fat. Alright, so the answer is 20 grams. Number 5 is the other one that I skipped. It says, what percent of 64 is 40? Alright, that's an easy one. It says, what percent, so that's what is x, of is times, what percent of 64 is 40? Okay, what percent of 64 is 40? And then you have to do similar to the last one. You have to divide both sides by 64. So divide by 64, divide by 64. and you're gonna get x equals 40 divided by 64. 40 divided by 64 is 0.625. Okay, 0.625, which means x, they're asking what percent, so we have to write a percent. Okay, so this means 62.5%, and that is the answer. Okay, so that was number 5. Oh, that was number 5, letter A. Letter B says 15% of what is 57. Okay, so you can do this one. You just have to rewrite it. 15% of what is 57. Okay, so you just write 0.15 of means times x is 57. Same thing, divide both sides by 0.15 and you're going to find your answer. Alright, number 6, it says estimate what, oh, we already did number 6 earlier. Is the estimate, we estimated 120 over 600. Number 7, estimate 32% of 3,120. Okay, if we're estimating 32%, that means, 32%, that's approximately 33%, which is approximately 1 over 3, okay, or 1/3. I don't know how to write the fractions on my computer, so but this means 1/3, okay. So really we want to know what is 1/3. We're number 7. So what is 1/3 of 3,120? Well, 3,120, I'm gonna round it to 3,000, okay, because it's pretty close. So roughly we're approximating what is 1/3 of 3,000. Well, 1/3 of 3,000 is about 1,000, okay, and that is going to be the answer. About 1,000. Number 8, estimate what percent of the shaded region. The percentage. So you got to look at number 8, and there's a picture there of a square with a line across it, and you just got to guess. The book says about 20%. Number 9, find the percent increase or decrease for each, whether it is an increase or a decrease. Okay, so you have an old number and a new number. Okay, so this is number 9. Alright. It says the old is 652, so I'm gonna write old is 652, and the new is 809. Okay, so here you have to find the change. How much did it change from one to the other? Okay, so it changed. To do this, you have to do 890 minus 652. So get your calculator, do 890 minus 652, and you get 238. So it changed 288. So to find the percent change, that's what they're asking. They're asking for the percent increase or decrease. Okay, so to find that, we have to do the change over the old. Okay, so the change was 238 divided by the old number is this guy over here, 652. Okay, so if you put this in your calculator, we have right here, we have 238 divided by 652 is 0.625. 0.365. Okay, so this is 0.36. Well, 0.365. Okay, which is approximately well, it's approximately 0.37, which is 37%. Oh, I'm sorry. I wrote the wrong number here. This is not 652. This is 642, and the new number is 890. So let's fix this real quick. My bad. So start again. The old number we have to do 890 minus 642, and we get 248. So 248 is the change. So over here it should be 4. So 248 divided by 652 is going to be, approximately 0.39. Whoa, 0.39, which is equal to 39%. Now, this is not finished because you have to figure out, did it increase or did it decrease? Okay, so we went from 642 to 890. So we went from 640 to 809. So it went up. This number from here, it went up. So this is an increase. Okay. All right. So letter B, you have to do the same thing, but it's going to be a decrease, and the answer is going to be 36%. The answer to 9B is 36%. Number 10. Jimbo's Market sells mushrooms for retail of $2.19 for after a 24% increase. What is the wholesale price? Okay, so they give you the price after the increase. Okay, so this should be a proportion problem. Okay, try to see if I can do this in the computer. So we have $2.19 is the price of the price that they're asking. They're asking for the wholesale price. So I'm just gonna call it price plus 24%. Okay. This here, $2.19 is the whole price increased by 24%. That's what the problem is saying. Okay. It says $2.19 after a 24% increase. So you get the price increased by 24%, and you get $2.19. So you can, to change this plus 24%, we have to think, all right, the P is going to stay here, and when you add 24%, that's the same thing as saying times 1.24. Okay, this here means add 24% because you get 100% plus 24% is 124%, and 124 is 1.24. So that's how we get this number. Then the next thing that we have to do is we have to divide both sides by 1.24. Let me make this a little bigger. Okay, so divide both sides by 124. So these guys would cancel, and then we have to get our calculators and do 2.19 divided by 1.24. 4, and we get 1.766. So 1.76 equals P. So this is the price. The price is 1.76. This is the wholesale price. This is the original price. Okay, so when you get this price and you add 24%, you get the new price, $219. Number 13, $2,100 computer is now $1,750. Find the percent discount. Okay, so this is a problem with the old number and new number. The old number is 2,100. The new number is 1,750. Okay, so you have to find the change. How much did he change? Then you put the change over the old, and you're gonna get the answer. The answer to number 13 is 16.6%. Okay, this means that was the discount. It changed this much, so the discount was 16.6. Number 14. During a 16% off sale, Reggie bought a television that was originally priced at $425. He also had 8% sales tax. How much did he pay for the television? Including tax. All right, so he got this television. The television. So this guy bought a television. So this is going to be one of those that you increase and then you decrease. You're actually going to decrease the discount and then you're going to add the tax. So the television was $425. Okay, this is problem 14. Let me get organized here. Okay, problem 14. The television is $425. He got it during a sale. So this is the sale was a 16% discount, but then after that he had to pay 8% tax. Okay, so this is the television, 16% discount, so it's minus plus the tax. Okay, so the way we write this, we would do 425 times, what do you think? How do we write minus 0.16 minus 16%? Well, it is the same thing as 0.84. Okay, because if you had 100% minus 16%, you get 84%. Okay, so 425 times 0.84 times, now if you add 8%, that means you had 100% plus 8% is 1.08. This means 108%. Alright, and then the next thing is put this in your calculator. 425 times 0.84 times 1.08, and we get 385.56. Yep. And that is how much he paid for the TV in the end. Okay. Problem 15. Lou bought a roll-top desk for $265 and tried to sell it for an asking price. Oh, we did this one in class. 42% higher. Eventually sold it for the same price as the purchase. What was the discount of the asking price? Alright. So on this problem, he had a desk for $265. So $265. Sorry. $265. and then he tried to sell it for 42% higher. So he increased the price, increased by 42%, and then he gave a discount of something, and in the end he sold for the same price that he got it. Okay, so the question is, how much was the discount? That is the question. He got the desk, he had the desk for this much. He increased the price for this much. Then he decreased, he gave a discount, and in the end he sold it for $265. So this problem, we're gonna have 265 times, so increase 42% means times 1.42, okay, and then times X is the discount, okay, equals 265. So then we should multiply these two guys together. 265 times 1.42, and we get 376.3. Alright, times X equals 265. Then the next thing we have to do is divide both sides by this number. So we divide this side by 376.3, divide this side by 2. So we're gonna have 265 divided by 376.3 is 0.70. Okay, so we get X equals 0.70. So this means that what goes over here is we had well, actually this guy goes right here. So that means that we multiply by 0.70. Okay, so if this guy right here, this X is 0.7, that means how much was the discount? Okay, well, it's going to mean that this discount here was 30%. Okay, and that is going to be the answer to this problem. Okay, because if we go down 30%, that means times 0.70, which is what X should be. This is a hard problem. Watch the video again if you need it. Last one, number 16. Randy opened a savings account with $850. If the account earned 5% simple interest, what was the balance after 3 years? Okay, so this is interest equals the principal times the rate times time. So the interest equals the principal, 850 times the rate is 5% times 3 years, and so we get the interest equals, let's go, 850 times 0.05 times 3 is 127.5. 127.5. Yep. So he wants to know what is the balance. Well, the balance is the total. You know, the total is the principal plus the interest. So the total is, the principal is what he had in the beginning plus the interest. So if you add these together, you get the total, which means his balance is going to be 977.5, and that is the answer to number 16. Okay, alright, I hope this video helped you. It's a lot of stuff, I talked really fast, but go back and watch it again, and I hope you make 100 on your chapter 6 test. God bless you.